Hello members, welcome to today's video as we get this out of the way. Predictions finally can go up. I know the BLG Weibo series starts in like 4 hours. That's the reality of it. For those watching much later on in the day, these will be the predictions for today. So, BLG Weibo. BLG, of course, are the better team. Tien and Wei. Tien, slight edge there. But, Bin and Breathe, you'd like to go Bin. Breathe is playing very competitive right now. Knight, better than Xiaohu, but they offer different types of impact. Still do. Xiaohu is still that facilitator that we know, and Knight obviously can do pretty much anything. Bot lane duos, Alkanon are better than Light and Hung. For this series, I'm going to go BLG 3-1. I think Weibo can take a game, and theoretically, there are players good enough on both sides. Could Weibo take it? I guess, but I don't see them winning a best of 5 series. I could see like Light going off for a game, which is why I gave him a game here. BLG did lose to Thunder Talk. Thunder Talk are not world beaters. I would say Weibo are better than Thunder Talk on paper, so that is something to consider. But maybe that was a wake up call BLG needed. Top Esports and IG. So top side of the rift, I would say more reliable to top esports. 369 and Kanavi, I would take over the Shy and JJ every day. But mid lane, Rookie obviously has been better in moments like this over his entire career compared to Cream. Rookie maybe not as strong as he used to be, but still, could Rookie win this series by himself? Sure. Bot lane duos, Gala Mako into Jackie and Crisp. I like Gala Mako. This is a 5-game banger, in my opinion, either way. It's just a matter of whether you think, I don't know, what version of 369 do we get? Like I said, I would prefer 369 Kanavi over the Shy and JJ, but it's just, you really couldn't go wrong with either one. Like, this is a matchup between two teams we could see at Worlds. Like, I know some people might say, these 4 teams are not the 4 teams. These 4 teams could be the ones at Worlds, and I don't think anybody would be surprised at all. At all. Now, if you would be surprised, be like, but Nip and AL and this and that, I'd be like, okay, well, if you're truly surprised that AL and Nip, after a fearless split, could possibly struggle when it gets to normal play in these 4 again, then I'm going to have some question marks about your thought processes on things. But it's not to say that those guys are ruled out. It's just that you'd be shocked that these 4 wouldn't be the 4 that went with the names on those teams. I think that it's entirely possible with nameplates, let alone level of play. So champion pool wise and everything else, I'm going IG 3-2. In that crunch time game 5, I'm taking the squad of IG. I'm going to take the squad of IG. The Shy might even int his face off, and they still find a way. HLE Genji. Genji just playing today, beat D Plus in convincing fashion 3-0. I thought D Plus would take a game. It didn't happen. HLE, of course, very strong. Zeus into Keen, Wash. Mid-jungle duo, I would like it to go to Canyon Chovy, but they've not been playing at a level you'd like them to. Ruler and Duro are not better than Viper Delight. So, even if Peanut ints his face off, it becomes a situation where we say, can HLE still win this? And I think that bot lane duo is a big reason why. I'm going HLE 3-2. Bot lane duo, and then even Zeus showing up in a big way in Game 5. 2-time champion. Something Keen has, you could always say, question mark in big moments, just throughout his career. 100 Thieves and Team Liquid. TL beat Cloud9 pretty convincing in Game 3. 100 Thieves surprisingly beat FlyQuest. FlyQuest is not showing up at all. It's a 2-1, but with those drafts and things, it was definitely confusing to put it lightly. Now in this best of 5, like, Quid has to be the difference maker. And it's really funny because we think back when I started the channel and just how Quid looked so good on Gen G Academy. He's finally got an opportunity in the West, and he's looked very good ever since his debut. And it's just, man, it's just like this umpty just struggle again. and just screw TL. Like, that's what has to happen. Umpty's going to have to screw TL for 100 Thieves to win. I really believe that. I mean, River, I'm a big River fan. I think River can take a series by himself in the right meta. I don't believe this one is that meta. Bot lane duos, FBI Island, Eon Core JJ is favored to TL. I think Impact has more options than Sniper does in terms of completeness. We're going to go TL 3-2. Do we? I hate going back on my predictions, even in a video, but trying to factor in TL playing very late tonight. I mean, after this extra half hour chrono break and all that shit that they just pulled, I'm going to stick with it. But keep in mind that I did waver for a minute there. So I predicted a 5-game series. The reason why it crossed my mind after saying that is because a 5-game series is going to be a long day for TL, and TL just had a long day that just completed. So 100 Thieves, they could have been in bed already if they really wanted to be. So the fact of the matter is, this tier, if it goes 5 games and TL just look fried, 100 Thieves win in convincing fashion, that was a thought that crossed my mind. Talon, CFO, we're going CFO 3-1. I think Talon take a game, but there's one thing for certain. CFO have not looked very questionable so far, like series here or there, but Talon over the last month have taken a step back. Not quite like Gam, but still taking a step back. They played Vikings, and it took all 5 games for them to get past Vikings. CFO, 4 games. Hong Q has looked very good, and even though CFO don't commit to a top laner, they are doing just fine. Junja and Karsa. Junja is providing more impact than Karsa is. Fofo is the one that has to take over and eliminate Hong Q. If he can do that, Talon has a chance. But that has to be the win con for Talon, and right now I don't see it. CFO are playing very consistent League of Legends. Fnatic BDS, we got Koi Giants X 3-game series here. We're going Fnatic 2-0. Fnatic have been playing like one of the best LEC teams. I think statistically I had them as the best in the power rankings. No, that's a lie. Koi are better statistically. Fnatic were second. But Fnatic into BDS, I mean, hell, I like everybody into BDS at the moment. I do. BDS has to really step it up, and Fnatic probably have to have one of those games that we are like, oh, well, I guess that's Fnatic, and falter. Because, to be honest, I mean, 113, Razork should take his lunch money tomorrow. He really should, and Upset Mickey should be ahead of Ice and Paris in a big way. So, Fnatic 2-0. Koi and Giant X, we're going to go Koi 2-1. So, Noah June may have, made people question for moments today. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get what it is with LEC fans and just wavering back and forth mid-game on how they feel about things with these emotional mood swings. It makes you think someone might be, have an issue or something. It's ridiculous. It happens all the damn time. But these teams, they're just looking at Koi, looking at Giant X. Koi, deeper champion pools. Mirwin, of course, his champion pool is crazy. Alvaro's champion pool is crazy. Giant X's bot lane, Noah June, Super Alvaro on Koi's side. Those two bot lane duos, what a matchup. You've got the two best duos right now in the LEC, in my opinion, going against each other. And then we look at mid lane. Jackie's is better than JoJo. That is without a doubt. I think Jackie's is that third best mid in LEC. So Jackie's could take a game with Noah June as well doing some work, and hell, I could see it flipped, really. I could see this really going either way, and probably 60-40 for Koi. It becomes the jungle role that makes a difference, and Mirwin into Lot. I think Mirwin is still superior to Lot, and then Elyoya into closer. I mean, they do similar things, but Elyoya does it better. So, Yeah, so that's the predictions for today. Thank you for being a member. Hope to see you again tomorrow.